ready? Get it on! Got you stuck off the realness.
Southside Jamaica, Queens, you heard?
And we go a little something like this.
So what you been up to, man?
Man, I've been working, man. I'm working on this new mixtape right now, American Dreamin' 3.
Okay.
Yeah, the first two I did with DJ Don Cannon.
Yeah, Don Cannon.
and
Shout out to Don
this
Cannon.
one right now I'm working on with DJ Folk and Smurf. They had the Jeezy Trappin' Ain't Dead.
Yeah, I heard of Folk and
Yeah.
Smurf. So, man, you've been having a major buzz, man. I seen you on MTV. You did, what was that, TRL? That's crazy. How did that come about?
They was doing something. They was actually doing something where, like, they was like letting unsigned artists with like the biggest internet presence perform, and I just took a shot in the dark and just reached out and just trying to see if it was gonna work, and it worked. It
That's
was
what's
crazy.
up.
So I just went up there and did it. I never thought that I was really gonna be able to.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Cause come on, like you see stuff like that all the time, and you be like, and like that time I was like, yo, let's try it. And
it happened.
And
You
Bees,
mm-hmm.
he went for it. You know. B's my manager too. That's my
Shout out to
partner. We
Bees.
got the company together, First in Flight Entertainment.
Yeah.
That's my partner, me, him, and my man Mike Hustle from NC. So he had went for it, and we sat up there, and they was like, yeah, it was a go.
That's what's up. Let me ask you something. You was like one of the first artists to really get a big internet buzz, like big, like internet everywhere, rain. And like I was like kind of disturbed because I never seen like. You wasn't on none of them double XL magazines, was you?
I was.
Hype.
I did a show and prove double XL, and I did.
But the cover, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
the
no.
cover. See, I you know what I mean? I know you from the internet. You know what I'm saying? And I know you had a buzz like grinding. I'm like, why Rain ain't on there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I had went off one time.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, yo, man.
Yeah. What year was that?
That was was it the year before last? I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a few people on there that actually wound up doing their thing. Like, I think Wale was on the cover that year, Ace Hood, Corey.
And you came up with these
Asheville.
dudes like buzz-wise, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm
so
saying.
when I seen it, I mean, me being the type of person I am, I'm one of those guys that really speak his mind.
Yeah.
Like, so they had asked me about it in an interview, and I was like, yo, I don't feel like them dudes deserved it. A lot of those guys, not over me, and that's not even me hating. I mean, what are we going by? Like, are we going by who's really putting in work? Or are we going by the political aspect of it? Who knows who?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I had went off. I shouldn't have did that though, because at the end of the day, everybody work hard for what they, for what they do, and at the time it was just I just didn't understand it. But
I mean, sometimes when you work hard, you gotta, I get it sometimes too in DJing. Like, what the? How did you get over there?
How did that happen?
You know what I'm saying?
So it's cool. Like, I looked at it this year and I seen a lot of dudes on there. And I was like, yo, that I was actually watching. I was like, yo, yeah. So this.
Who's that?
I'm
Because you've been a vet at this thing.
Yeah,
right
I'm like a young veteran. It's weird because I'm only 22 years old.
Wow.
But I've been on the scene doing like putting mixtapes out since I was like 16.
Let's get into the mixtape. What you told us about the record right now, but what's your favorite records on this mixtape?
Oh man, my favorite record on this mixtape.
Your favorites. Let's
all right, so I can name a few. All right, so May Not Be is like this whole CD I was trying to do, like even like when I do my mixtapes.
Okay.
When I do my mixtapes, I try to do like the make them albums.
Yeah.
Like I do like solid songs. I don't really put no freestyles on there. Like I try to make my mixtapes sound like albums. So this time I worked with like a few producers, mainly Lex and Los. They from back home, and they did the intro, which is one of my favorite joints on there.
Okay.
And this song called May Not Be, and the joint we leaked today called Home Sweet Home.
What do you feel it is about you as an artist that sets you aside from all of the up and coming artists now?
Well, I mean, every artist, like I feel like every artist is telling their story. They telling it how they want to tell it. Me being the person that I am, just being myself is just unique as it is. So my story is always gonna come across different because I'm just different from these people. And like even my music is like I speak from that hustler's perspective, and it's not like the D-boy type sound, you know what I'm saying? Like that you would actually averagely hear from my city, because I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm from the South.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And usually like the music they make, they make that D-boy music. Like me, I still talk that hustler talk, but it's from a different perspective. I like talking about the pros and cons because I've been through it, I've seen it, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to tell you like, yeah, get a pack and Think I'm Big Meech. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, not to knock nobody to do that. You know what I'm saying? But, everybody got their own thing, and that's just, like me, I just like to give people both sides of the story.
The hip-hop outlets in NC, is there, because, like, most of the up-and-coming rappers now coming out of the South go through Atlanta and whatever to reach out to their markets, but how an upcoming rapper from NC, how do you reach out to the people? What do you do to, capture their eyes or, pretty much come up? In
NC, I'm not really a new guy out there.
Right.
Like, out there, like I go out there, they know me. Like I go out there, I do every year we doing the basketball tournament, the back to school programs and all that. So they pretty much know me just from giving back to the community already and just putting the music out and just, having my whole team out there and just working and being focused. Like we go out there, we do shows, we go out, we perform in the crowd. They know the words already out there. So it's different, cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like now it's just me coming up here and just, because out there it's not really too many outlets. It's just the people. Yeah. Up here in New York, you could get on the train and be in front of the Def Jam building in 10 minutes. Right, that is crazy. Like, you tell somebody where I'm from, like, yo, you can get on the train in New York in 10 minutes and be in front of Def Jam. They be like, yeah, right.
There'll be 100 million people.
Yeah, like, they'll be out there. So it's that's it. So me coming to New York, just grinding and just, like, trying to get it to other people. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect the internet for what it is.
Right.
But I still believe in, the old-fashioned way, just touching the streets. I said, let me ask you, who's really that nigga? 6 figures. Pop champagne while you sip liquor. In the spot, girls twisting their hips for attention. The click kicking back. Jewelry shining from the club lights. Attraction of a thug's life. It's pitiful how this paper will make you cynical. Yeah. But I would rather be compassionless than miserable. Feeling invincible, the team steaming. The rollers know the name, but we control the game in the V leaning.
That's what's up.
We went from dreaming to being bosses, getting less sleep. Now we able to rest well, just knowing ends meet. Paranoia kicking in, so it's less freaks in and out of my home. I tell them let's meet somewhere low, and I don't do the movies, but we could do the Grand Over Resort in the jacuzzi with the Clico spilling in the water, hitting the kush, crushing somebody's daughter. I hear my presidents calling. Benzes, Beamers, drug dealer demeanors, listening to clips in a 6 with a diva. Drunk driving, switching lanes with the seat up. Pepsi bottle holds the ashes of the reefer.
Wow.
Richest in the class, I surpass the teachers. The only student balling, the rest is on the bleachers. Pump up the speakers and pump up my sneakers. Pump up and freak ya, then jump up and leave ya. Jump up in your card and up your visa. Swipe all this fly, it's your hustler's procedure.
Wow.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Rain.
Everybody hating. I said everybody hating, but if them busters could see us, everybody hating, but if them busters could see us, matter of fact, I bet if them suckers could meet us, they'll give props to us instead of sending shots through us. Burn every song on disc and rock to us. Your face getting red cause you see the rocks bluish. I don't mean to floss, but how can I not do this? My life is marvelous. Y'all might have to show highlights for all of this.
Wow.
Word.
Give it up for Rain, y'all.
Rain in the building.